Hello, everybody. This is Austin, and today I will be interviewing Sam Flowers about the gaming discourse community. Sam, say hello.
Hey,
Alright, Sam, so my first question for you today is when did you start gaming?
um, first time I started gaming was probably when I was 4 or 5, maybe, and it was my brothers. They're like 10 years older than me, and they had Guitar Hero, and they would set the guitar on me because I wasn't big enough to hold it by myself yet, and that's how I remember playing, getting into it.
Alright, and when did you start, getting into online gaming?
Online gaming, that was probably a little later, maybe 11 or 12, just probably the early Call of Duties, like Modern Warfare 2.
Okay, and did you, interact with anybody online or meet any new people when you first started playing online?
Uh, no, I didn't really interact with anyone. I just kind of played by myself. I was still too young to really get involved with uh, other players in an interactive way.
Okay, and what consoles did you start off playing?
Started off on PS2, then worked up to the PS4. Always been on PlayStation though.
Okay. So what was your favorite game, growing up?
Um, I don't know about growing up, but my favorite game was probably Call of Duty Black Ops 3, just because of me and my friends like every day from seventh to ninth grade. That's the only game we'd play, and it was just so much fun playing with them.
Okay. And in the gaming community, is there like a different kind of, dialect or like language or way of speaking that would be different from just talking to someone regular in person?
Um, yeah, there's definitely a different way people talk to each other on video games. Like I don't know, for sports games, it's kind of more just general sports language. But I guess for like first-person shooters and team games, you're using I guess what you'd use like call outs for like where enemy was or where you should try and attack from.
Okay, and what are some like game specific words? Like let's say for example you're playing like Rainbow. What are some specific kind of words that you would use that are specific and unique to the Rainbow community?
Well, since like for example, like you're using Rainbow Six Siege, there's so many different operators that are so specific to that game that you should know, and of course all the different maps that every player should not every player, but you should be familiar with and know how to speak about, like where a certain position is on the map. Or
Okay. And as you grew up playing video games, did you meet any friends through video games or kind of build like a little community through it?
um, we I met some friends, but it was mostly a way to connect with people like from my school that I hadn't met yet, and then that would make us closer in real life. But it's not necessarily as much as meeting random people and growing too close to them, if that makes sense.
Okay. So there weren't like any people that you maybe met and like would consistently play with like through it online or
Um, no, I'd have to say that there wasn't anyone from, some out of state or a different country that I would play with on a consistent basis.
okay. And do you prefer playing video games by yourself, against other people, with your friends? Like what do you like mostly?
I probably find the most enjoyment from playing with my friends. It's just we all know each other the best, and it's a it could relaxing playing with them, and also if you're competitive, it's a lot of fun playing with them too.
Okay, that makes sense. And I guess my last major question for you here is how has video games kind of impacted you socially and just overall in general?
Well, socially, I would say I've met a lot of my friends from high school and in middle school from video games. You play with one friend and then they invite someone else, and it just kind of expands like that. And I also feel like it kind of helps your dialect, being able to talk to people and using so many different new, uh, not dialect, but just more game specific knowledge.
Okay, and are there any like other, you know, underlying benefits or anything like that that you would say are related to gaming?
Underlying benefit, I would say it's it can help you relax. So it could be a fun pastime just to get away from everything for a little bit.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, I think that's about it. That's about all the questions I have to ask, but I really appreciate you taking this time.
All right. All right. Yeah. Thank you.